I'm getting visions and pulling oracle cards. So I was resting before and I got two messages. One was I saw like these again like silverish white lines, kind of blurry, but with like a blue aura in the background. So that could be significant for the future. And I also saw, if you watched my previous readings, you know that I would have talked about how um, I talked about how there's like some kind of like dark witch or dark magical practitioner that's actually helping you. And I saw a vision before of Ursula from The Little Mermaid, kind of like punishing Hades from Hercules. And, Ursula from The Little Mermaid is like a dark witch. And Hades is like supposed to be the underworld leader, like from hell, basically. I mean, I don't know if that's actually how it is. Like, I don't know if the underworld, like Hades and hell, is really the same thing. I think some people would get mad at me if I said they were, but that's just how my subconscious interpreted that vision. So I think what it was saying was what it really seems like intuitively was that this dark witch is like punishing this person or the spirit, this entity that's troubling you, like a real evil entity. So you pretty much got the bad guys helping you out. Isn't that funny? So yeah, I had those two visions. So I'm going to say a prayer. God, all angels of light, all beings of the divine, all healed and divine ancestors, all benevolent aliens and fairies, and my fairy mirror, please send me the messages I need to hear for the collective, and drive away all bad, evil, and negative entities with bad intentions, so that they're forced to leave, and only welcome in good, loving, divine beings of the divine light and love, the benevolent entities, so that they're the only ones that can come in. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. What does the collective need to hear? I'm seeing the color red, and I'm seeing this YouTuber called Austin's Tarot. He's another like psychic reader, a tarot reader, and I'm kind of seeing this like it almost looks like a phoenix or a falcon's eye, like kind of like looking down, but like in a intense way. So I think what I'm getting from this is that if you saw Austin's tarot, he does like readings for each individual sign, like the zodiac signs, like Pisces and Taurus and all that. Um, if you see his readings, you might get an intense message, and from what I'm getting, it's going to be like one related to passion, like a really good passionate message. So maybe check out Austin's tarot. So what else does the collective need to hear? I'm getting something about bugs or butterflies, possibly. I'm seeing the Pokemon Beautifly. Um, Something about bugs related, like a butterfly, possibly. So let's see. What does this vision mean? Oh, I'm getting cool energy. It's like sensual, but it's also like it feels good. This spread right here. There's no audio. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hmm. No, I think there's audio. Yeah. All right. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Yeah, maybe I just needed to change it real quick. Um, so I have the heal card right here. So what this vision meant, I saw a vision of a like a butterfly, almost like a bug, a beautifly. It looked like there's a Pokemon called Beautifly that and I got the intuitive message from that vision that it's something about bugs that's going to be significant or butterflies. So I asked the cards what. Oh, thank you for the subscription. I asked the cards what that vision meant, And I got very like sensual and good feeling energy in the spread. So here's the heal card, the first card. Something's gonna be healing. Something that some kind of darkness or something that made you feel like you felt like you were chained to something. I'm getting like healing regarding that. And it's gonna come from a blessing in your heart. So this could probably mean like a passion or a feeling of love. Yeah. And the dreams coming true card. I was also getting, I think this is a future message, the butterfly beautify message. The universe is conspiring to help you out, to put you on your path towards happiness and purpose and achieving your potential. So I'm feeling everything's coming true. Keep going down the path that you're going down, and things are really going to work out. I'm getting a lot of abundance coming in, and the sacral chakra card. This is where I got the sensual card, sensual energy card. So I'm getting a lot of fun coming in the near future. You could be in possibly in a relationship with someone in the near future. I'm getting because the number two. So yeah, you could have a partner coming in soon. That might not be for everybody, but for a certain part of the collective, um, I'm definitely getting um like a relationship. So and there's gonna be a lot of fun in this relationship. So what else does the collective need to hear? I'm seeing like almost like a tower, and I'm seeing the painting of the guy from the manifest card in this oracle card deck. So possibly like a wizard like energy could be significant. I wonder what the tower means. What is the tower? I wonder what the tower means. What does this mean? Okay, so I'm getting pretty good energy in this spread too. I have the observe card, the dedicated effort card, and the awaiting results card. So I'm getting that your magic is working. Like again, I'm just kind of this is kind of reaffirming that things are working out for you, and you're gonna see a lot of success in the near future, possibly. If not the near future, at least in the future. Like this will happen. So here's the observe card, and I'm getting you're like healing, and your magic is gonna make you less in your head and more in reality, more observing of your thoughts, and more you're going to be in more of a state of observation of your surroundings and your thoughts, your feelings. You're going to be more conscientious of what goes on in your inner world and what goes on in your outer world. So again with the magic, yeah. And here's the dedicated effort card. So what I'm getting is that you've been working towards something, and the divine is really proud of you for whatever you're working on, that you're putting in so much effort towards. There is some kind of leader you're meant to follow, or maybe you are the leader that others are meant to follow. And I'm just really getting the divine is really happy with you. Like, just really like happy with you, really proud of you, really glad you're on your path, and that you're putting in so much effort towards whatever it is that you're doing with your life. So good work, keep it up. And the awaiting results card. So this is kind of like with the manifestation and the magic I was getting. Oh, and this is a general reading, so not every message will apply. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And the reason why I show these cards is because I want you to interpret these pictures or these words yourself and see if you can pull any messages out for yourself. So the awaiting results card is telling me that just be patient. Things are going to work out. Um, Things are also going to cool off in the future too. So where you might be experiencing maybe some anger right now, or possibly some overexcitement, or just some like overactive energy in some way, things are gonna cool down and calm down. And the main thing is that they're telling you through this card to be patient, to await results, and just relax and chill. So what else? I'm seeing a feather with like a white feather with these little like furs on it, almost like these little soft, long, silky furs by the point of the feather. And I'm seeing a vision of this kid I went to high school with, so maybe something about people that knew you in the past are possibly like curious about you, maybe. Because the way this person looked, he seemed like he was like writing something down, or like taking notes, like thinking and then taking notes, sort of. So let's see, what else do these visions mean? So I'm getting a little darkness in this spread, but you have a choice you can make that is your choice, and I'm getting either to let this darkness go or to let it continue. So here's the win or lose card. And what I'm getting from this is the choice. So this darkness might be about something that's causing like an overactive mind. So this could mean like possibly like whatever you're doing with your time that's causing you to think so much. Or if there's something in your life that's like out of balance that's causing you to think so much, then you might need to fix this, because I'm getting that I'm seeing like you need a charge of energy, sort of. You need like a surge of energy. So maybe this is just time, that if you keep going down on your path, that you'll eventually get this surge of energy, but there will be this aspect of it that there's a choice you have to make, that um you could either choose to let this go or to like conquer it, and well, let it go by conquering it, or letting it continue. Clarity of belief card. What I'm getting from this very strongly is that you know what this is, and the divine wants me to let you know that you know what this is. So, but be easy with yourself. Know that you're still loved by the divine, even though you're dealing with this and possibly making a decision that's not in your best interest, but or doing something with your time that's not in your best interest. But just know that you are still loved by the divine, and all your ancestors and all the beings on the other side that are all benevolent and divine and just good. So what I get is that white feathers are usually symbols of the divine. Sometimes they're symbols of passed on loved ones. Hmm. Okay. So here's the darkest fears card. You're fearing something, but this is all in your head. They're just letting you know. You know that. They're telling me that you know that this is the truth, that whatever you're fearing, like right now, or generally in your life right now, whatever the common pattern of fear is, or possibly in this moment, what you're fearing, it's not true. It's you know the truth, that uh this is just like all in your head, whatever you're fearing. So that's what they're telling me about that. Okay, so let me meditate and pull a message out. I'm seeing like a what is this? It looks like a almost like a bird with like a gold like mask or face helmet kind of thing. Almost like a warrior's helmet. Like, in the medieval period, they used to wear those helmets that would kind of cover their nose too with metal. And I'm seeing something kind of like that, but like on a phoenix, and it has blue wings with a little bit of red. It almost looks like the phoenix from this old Kirby video game on Super Nintendo. There's like this. It almost looks like a parrot, but it's like a phoenix. Like it's like the one of the bosses in that game. Um, Kirby Superstar or something. All Star. There's like this bird, like the Dynablade, I think it's called. So something significant about that. I'm getting it might be a future message. So what do we need to know about this? Yeah, let me get a little water. So again, a little bit of darkness is coming back up, but there's mostly light. There's mostly like peace and magic and love from this spread, and I'm getting a lot of passion coming in from this card, the new vitality card. So I'm getting that they want to talk about the blessing that's coming in of like all the various different positive emotions. Just like there's seven different colors of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. There's many different positive emotions. There's love, peace, joy. There's beauty, wonder, awe, happiness. Um, they wanted to bring that up again because it's coming in sooner than you think. Like you might think, oh, that's like weeks away, that's months away, that's like years away, but they're telling me that it's coming in a lot sooner than you think. So something to look forward to. Opportunity beckons. So I'm getting you're allowing yourself to be like almost like pulled or um like how can I say this? Not really manipulated. I mean, I guess a little manipulated, but there's like someone who's giving you like a dark suggestion, like subtly in a way, like in this, and maybe in like the spiritual realm. And you're, I think what you're doing is you're allowing yourself to be like beckoned, almost like someone's giving a gesture to like follow this, follow me. But it's a dark energy. So again, this is also for me too. I feel this message strongly with me is that we need to like be conscious of the thoughts we're thinking in our head and some of the activities we're doing with our life. And one thing that came up recently was listening to depressing music. So generally, I know for me, I'm in a pretty good place in my life right now, so I have no reason to really be depressed. But then when I listen to like sad, depressing music, it starts to make me depressed. And then when I start to feel depressed, I start to look for more reasons to be depressed. But it's like generally in my life, I'm actually doing really good. So, for example, that's an example is that we need to be more conscious of what we're doing with our lives because we don't want to be thinking these thoughts and doing these things like listening to depressing music and stuff like that because it's just going to lower our vibe or our mood. Which I'm not saying there's no place in the world for like depressing music because something I got recently in a message was it served its purpose. Like sad music, it serves its purpose, but in the past. Because in the past maybe we were struggling more and we needed something to connect with that felt that way because it lets us know that we're not alone. But just like we outgrow certain activities and outgrow certain people, this is just something that we need to outgrow too because we're in a really good place in our lives. I know for me at least. I'm speaking for myself because this message is also for me. I feel this strongly. So whatever this activity is or these thoughts that we're having, um, we really have to find the strength within ourselves to just let it go because it's like there's something that's like lulling us into this darkness because we're moving forward and it's telling us no, come back, be sad, be upset, be angry, be depressed, be sad, be scared. But it's like everything's going right, so there's no reason to. Okay. and the shine card. So I'm getting from this is that something about the ocean with like dreams. Did you have a dream recently of like possibly being in the ocean? This might be in the future. You might have this dream, but I'm getting something about and dream in with the ocean. So what I got what I what's coming to me now is a dream I had months ago, I think, or possibly even almost a year ago. Of I was like on a broom flying over this like ocean, and there was like waves and wind and storms and stuff like that. But what I'm getting from this card is that something was being like um transformed or alchemized through that. So like the shadow was becoming, it was working through, like we were working through our shadow in that dream. I'm getting something similar to that if there was like an ocean in a dream if you had recently. So the light is coming in through that dream. Something was being worked on, like psychologically or subconsciously, through whatever that ocean was in some dream we had recently or at some point in the past. I guess whatever comes to your mind first about oceans in a dream, maybe it's that. But the light is just starting to come now. And what I'm getting is it might lead to a spiritual awakening. So we go through many spiritual awakenings in our lives. So this might just be another one. If not another one, maybe your first. So yeah, let me see what else do we need to know. I'm seeing the Pokemon Suicune, and I'm seeing the number 19. So the number 19 could be significant for someone. I know we just had this card. It said 19, and they wanted to restate that, I guess. And the Pokemon Suicune, so this water Pokemon, like a legendary Pokemon, um, it could have some significance maybe in the future. Let's see what this is. Okay, so I'm getting something really positive in one of these cards, but the other cards are kind of like just to let you know that you're cared for. So I have the Simply Love card, the Balance card, and the Sadness and Isolation card. Here is the Simply Love card. So they're just telling me that you are loved by the people around you. So if you ever had thoughts like, are people like being saying bad things about me, or do people not really like me, whether this is at home or at work or within a friend group or some social group or whatever, anything like that, at school maybe, um, people love you. And the Balance card. This has to do with this weekend message. I get that. Let's see what it says. Something's being neutralized. I'm getting so you're kind of like merging with like either your divine masculine or your divine feminine. It has something to do with the Suicune that's going to come up. So if this is a future message, um, I'm getting that maybe when you see Suicune next in your reality, whether in a dream or in reality, there could be like an interesting thought that could come in or a conversation you're overhearing, but somehow or some way or another, it's going to lead to like a neutralizing of your energies. So divine masculine energy and divine feminine energy. So it might be a realization. That's what I'm getting. And the Sadness and Isolation card. What I'm getting from this is happiness coming in. So where you kind of assumed. I'm getting the word assumed, and I feel like you assumed something about um, sadness or darkness, but there's happiness coming in. So whatever you're thinking right now, or whatever you're about to think or assume, um, happiness. So if in the near future you start thinking something about sadness or something darkness, just know that happiness is coming in. So what else does the collective need to know? I'm seeing another kid I went to high school with. This like crazy kid. He seems in the vision. He seems kind of like gentle and like reading cards. I don't know what this means. So maybe someone you went to school with is paying attention to you with like something related to tarot cards or spirituality or magic or something like that. Um, I also saw a bow and arrow. It looks like a crossbow. So let's see, what do these visions mean? So I'm getting something mystical on this spread. Third eye chakra card, daydreams and decisions card, and spread your wings card. Here's the third eye chakra card. So I'm getting that we understand these visions with what we're thinking. So what I'm thinking about is the crossbow, the bow and arrow means Sagittarius energy for some reason. So well, because Sagittarius is like, what is that? The man with the goat feet or something like that, I think. I could have that wrong, but I don't remember. But I know Sagittarius has something to do with like a bow and arrow in many descriptions or depictions of Sagittarius. So yeah, daydreams and decisions card. So what I'm getting is daydreaming is important for you at this time in your life. So we manifest by daydreaming a lot of the times. So sometimes when we just start thinking about something like daydreaming, we start visualizing without even paying attention, we could actually see it pop up in our reality. That's manifestation. And visualization, daydreaming is a powerful manifestation technique. And I think it's actually the most powerful because I've noticed myself that if I visualize something, I'll see it very quickly. Like even like the next day, it'll just pop up. I don't typically visualize anymore because um, I get like intrusive thoughts. It's going away though, but I focus more on clarifying my intentions through written word, like journaling, because I feel like that kind of like gives it a more solid structure to it, to the spell or the manifestation. But I'm definitely getting daydreaming is going to be really important, and I'm also getting ancestors. There could be a spiritual ancestor in your family lineage that is paying attention to you and possibly very happy with you. But I'm also getting a little bit of darkness that this person could have had some darkness within them. So not that they weren't like, not that they were like bad people, but just that maybe if you get a message from this person like in a dream or in like a clairvoyant message or something like that, just take it with a grain of salt and just be aware that this person did have like some darkness in them. So um, just rely on yourself a little more than some messages you might get from people with darkness. But I'm getting that this person does genuinely care about you, and that this person does have divinity. And the spread your wings card. So I'm actually hearing the song, and the lyrics are "The ship set sail." So something about I think you did something recently that like the ship set sail, like you're moving forward. You know, like you left the old world behind, and now you're living in the new world. And the spread your wings card, it's telling me just keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward. Um, approach life lightly with joy and with fun and all the good stuff like that, joy and fun, and just keep moving forward because no matter what, you're gonna reach like something very, very amazing, like your dreams, like your wildest dreams. So this card is really telling me like just I just want to reaffirm it again. Just keep moving forward. Maybe you were doubting, or maybe you were thinking that like you can't do it, or you're like falling back. All it's saying is you just gotta keep moving forward. I keep saying that, but yeah. Okay, so what else? I'm seeing that Austin's Tarot person again, and I saw the color green, except it looked a little dark, almost like a forest green. So green for me is the color of purpose, and I'm getting that there might be a message that might be a little dark with his readings that might be about your purpose, but I'm also getting that it could be something that you need to hear. So um, just take his advice, but like I said, you just got to keep moving forward because you're on the right path. So let's see, what else do we need to know about this vision? Okay, so I'm getting like different energies in this spread. I'm seeing the challenging times card, the share the love card, and the master card. So here's the challenging times card. I'm getting like different emotions in the spread. So there could be some anger. The challenging times card. Not that anger is coming in the future, but you might be already experiencing some anger. Um, maybe this is what the Austin's Tarot message might be about. But just put up your defenses with some intrusive thoughts that you might have, or if you feel like you're being like you feel like there's something that's like suggesting a dark thought or perception in your mind, almost like you feel like someone's like um not to like freak you out, but like almost you feel like maybe there's an entity that's like putting thoughts in your head or just trying to pull you in the wrong direction. It's not anything that scary. I mean, they're just thoughts, but like just know that the divine is doing everything they can to give you the light, and the light will conquer. I'm getting that the light will conquer this thing, but yeah, I'm definitely getting some level of like anger possibly that you have. Share the love card. Know that your gift to the world, or whatever you're doing that you're offering to the world, is incredibly like loving, sacred, um, of value. I'm hearing benevolent. Um, it's just like you're just giving something to people that is just needed. It's a very good energy, and I'm getting that you're gonna be compensated for your work, for your time, your effort, your energy, your work. So you're not only gonna be compensated, but you're gonna be rewarded. So something really good is gonna come in, and um, yeah, I'm just getting really good energy from this card, and I'm getting this energy that like they're trying to like let you know like you're fine, like you're gonna get rewarded, you're gonna get compensated, like just know this. Like they're putting the here, like they're putting the heart in your hand, like they're literally just placing that heart in your hand. Like we want to give you this, like you know. they just want to give you that reward. So the divine is on your side too in the MasterCard. So what I'm getting is you're gonna master your energy because the way this guy is like the way he like holds his hands like that, I'm getting like a chi ball almost like an energy ball, and I'm getting you're gonna master your energy. So this could also mean the balancing of your divine masculine and feminine energies, the neutralizing of whatever struggle you're going through in life. I almost feel like you're getting you're like this like almost like a I I feel funny saying this. Like I hope it's not offensive to anyone, but it's almost like a playboy energy, like this rich person or like this like player kind of energy. Like it's like the. I don't mean it in like a negative way, like I'm not saying you're like an a hole or anything like that. It's nothing like that at all. I'm getting this energy that like you're like this like almost like this gentleman if you're a man, or if you're a woman, then you're like this like classy, like well loved, and almost like a sophisticated energy. It's funny. It's a good energy though. Know that they mean it in a good way. They don't mean it in a negative way. And if that energy isn't with you right now, then it's gonna come in the future. So let's get one. Should I play with the crystal ball? I think I'll skip the crystal ball. What else does the viewer need to know? I'm seeing Sonic the Hedgehog. You know the blue video game character from the Sonic games. Sonic. Um, let's see what this means. What does it mean? I'm getting that when this is a future message, the Sonic vision. When you see this Sonic character pop up in your life, you're gonna like realize something or be you're gonna have something brought to your attention that's gonna be like exactly what this card says. Like seek the truth. Almost getting like go within and contemplate. So even though this woman is like looking out sort of or into a like whatever this is, I'm getting like a strong like go within energy and contemplate. Because there's some kind of like I was getting like some kind of like lack of focus or like a struggle with focusing, and I was getting like it's hard to focus, I guess, for you, or there's something with focusing or struggling mentally. But they're saying go within, and like when you see a Sonic in your reality or in a dream or whatever, they're just saying go within and like journal and just try to figure out what this is all about. Maybe they'll talk about this more in the next cards. So the move card. So I'm seeing Austin's tarot again in my mind, and I'm seeing him kind of like moving kind of quickly, but like in a flow state. And maybe he's going to talk about that or something similar to that in a reading. But the move card is saying, I'm getting almost like you're either in that state of mind right now or that like flow state, or you're going to be in it in the near future. And if it is coming in the future, it's going to be a blessing, like a divine blessing, where you're not going to want to like sit around, lay around, and not really do anything, possibly think a lot. And you're going to want to like move around and do stuff, and it'll feel good. It won't feel like it's like struggle. It could also be related to your purpose, is what I'm getting. And the teach card. I'm actually, I'm getting there's something that's going to be taught to you, but even more than that, I'm getting that there's going to be like happiness or satisfaction from all this stuff, like the reading I'm giving you, just where you're at in life, like the people you're around or the people you're like helping out with whatever you're doing. I'm getting like you're just gonna have this like awareness or this like satisfaction. Like you're just gonna be like, this is like really good. I'm really glad with where I'm at in life, and this is sweet. Like this is really good. I'm getting that. I like the energy. I'm getting there might be a slight like uncertainty or if not uncertainty, kind of like what is that? Like it almost feels like a negativity, like a negative thought, but you're mostly gonna be like very comfortable and very happy. It's just you're gonna feel like a little almost like shyness. I'm almost getting like shyness. I want to look into that a little more. What does this mean? Oh, I'm getting powerful energy with this spread. This is good energy. So the believe and succeed card, the strengthening bonds card, and the manifest card. Here is the believe and succeed card. Just know they're saying like just know you're gonna fully believe in yourself. Like even though you might go through this like shyness or whatever, you're gonna fully believe in yourself and you will succeed. And you're just gonna keep moving into the light. It's gonna get better and better and brighter, and it just won't stop. So just know that good things are coming. Strengthening bonds card. I'm getting a lot of like strength and power in this card, and like a real inner solidity, like a real like being in your body and feeling like a freaking god. So I'm getting a lot of light in this card, and I'm getting a lot of trust. Like you're really gonna trust in your path, in your life, in yourself, in your experience of life, your surroundings, in others, possibly. Well, most likely. But you're really just gonna be in like your king or queen or emperor energy. And I say emperor for all the people who identify as they them. Just being respectful. Um, yeah, I'm getting like heaven is just like raining upon you, like in a good way. I mean, heaven is like not raining. I shouldn't say raining, but heaven is just like giving you blessings, and it's all gonna come in. Heaven is just on your side. And the manifest card. I'm getting a lot of power with this card too. And I had the vision of this guy before, so it's kind of funny. And this is the energy of the magician in tarot. So what I'm getting is that your magic is just really powerful. I feel like they're almost like just reaffirming or restating that your magic is just really powerful. You're really gonna create things, and you're really gonna just like you're just gonna like pull abundance out of abundance, and just pull even more abundance out of all that abundance. As funny as that sounds, like there's just gonna be so much abundance and just really good energy. So yeah, um, that'll be it for today. Um, what was that vision I saw before that? Oh yeah. Well, no, that was nothing. Yeah, I'm done here. And if you're interested in a personal reading, DM me on Instagram or send me an email. My information, my contact info is in the description. And I also do aura readings and healing spells. So yeah, DM me or reach out. Peace.